Hey, what's up everybody? Crypto Tank here again, giving you guys another Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano video. I'll be letting you guys know where we currently are in the market, as well as where I think we're going to be heading in the near future. As you guys can see, we're on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, and we have rallied from 2 days ago's low of about $28,800 to our current price of $34,400. Guys, if I'm not mistaken, that's about little over 9% a day. So in 2 days, about 18%. Like, this isn't totally accurate, but yeah, a little over 18%. So like 9.2% a day. That's insanely bullish for the price action, guys. For the price action to be moving upwards like that, 9% each day, that's pretty insane. If we saw another 9% gain today, which I don't think is going to happen, I'm just saying if the trend is our friend and we saw another 9% today like we've seen in the past 2 days, that would put us at a little over $37,000, guys. That would be insanely bullish and insanely rad. Yeah, I said rad. I'm old. If you guys don't know what rad means, get with it. It's a super cool word. But yeah, that would be really cool to see us push up to that $37,000 range. That would make me hyper bullish and totally convinced that this bull run is not over, guys. Do I think that's going to happen? More than likely not. That's just me speculating, but let's stop speculating, guys. Let's jump back into the Fibonacci retracement tool that I've been showing you guys for the past couple of videos and see where we are with that tool. As you guys can see, we are just underneath that 0.382 line for the Fibonacci retracement. That's exactly pretty much where we were yesterday when we made our video. And like I said in yesterday's video, I thought that we were going to have a pullback and then another pump up to knock on that door. With every pump, there's a dump, and with every dump, there's a pump. And that's why I thought that, guys. Things don't just move into a straight line, like I've said in the past videos. If they did, it'd be a lot easier. You guys probably wouldn't need YouTube. We'd all just be rich, and there'd be no such thing as market trading, because it wouldn't make any sense. But it doesn't, and then it pumps and it dumps. It's very volatile. So we seen what I thought was going to play out the way I thought it was going to play. I'm not one of those YouTubers, so again, I don't want to sound like that, but it played out exactly like I said in yesterday's video, that it pulled back down. I'll be honest with you, though. I didn't think that was going to come all the way back down to this next Fibonacci line of the 236. I thought it was going to come kind of in the middle of this channel before rallying back up to that upside. So, there, I was wrong. But we came down further than I thought, bounced right off that 0.236 line, rallied all the way back up. And I think right now we're actually trading just above this 0.382 Fibonacci level. I mean, if it's 34.23, I'm sorry, for 34.233, and we're at 34.380, I guess technically we're right above it. If we zoom in off the 4-hour and go to the 24-minute, you can see that I've actually written out just a pretty easy trend line off the 24-minute, and you can see from the low to the high, we've just used 2 touches. I like to have 3 touches to be more convinced about this trend line, but we have 2 of them, so we used it. It's just what I saw. I keep things simple. Like I said, simplicity is best when you're doing TA, right? And I guess you could call this, if you're glancing at it, an ascending triangle. And you guys all know, when you're looking at patterns or traditional patterns in the stock market or crypto market, with patterns, the way you enter triangles especially is usually the way that you'll exit that pattern. As you can see, we entered it coming upwards. We came back down, tested that support line or that trend line, bounced off of it. And I guess you could say that we actually exited the same way we entered, like I said, of this triangle pattern, ascending triangle pattern. Now, the most important thing is, can we bounce off this Fibonacci line and flip that to support now? Only time will tell. We can't speculate. We can't go off hopes. I wanted to, but usually what I want and what happens is 2 different things. So we can only speculate and go what's off the charts. And right now, I'm seeing on the RSIs some strong indicators showing that the support is still there on the 24-minute. We did just have a green dot off Market Cipher. If you guys don't know, I use Market Cipher as my primary indicator tool. All Market Cipher is a bunch of other indicators and oscillators combined into one, all polished together, so it's easier to read. If you really understand how to use Market Cipher, or any indicators for that matter, I'm not just shilling Market Cipher, that's just what I use, and if you want to use it, there's a link below. But if you just understand what you're looking at, it makes it a lot easier to get a bigger picture of what's happening in the market, guys. So Market Cipher is like my primary tool. I really like it because it combines a lot of different indicators and oscillators together, and it's nice and polished for me to read. So on Market Cipher, guys, on the 24-minute, we are showing some green money flow. We are a little high on the charts on Market Cipher B here, you know, we could start flattening out like we've seen here, here, and here. But I really really wouldn't be too worried if we did. Again, with every pump, there's a dump, so I would expect a little bit of a pullback before shooting off again a little bit more. I said in yesterday's video, though, what I'm expecting to happen, honestly, is for us to kind of range here and thread this Fibonacci level. That's what I would think is more than likely going to happen. You know, I could be wrong. We could make stair steps to the upside here. We could go do something like this and just never come back down. That would be insanely bullish to me. That would be, you know, good news for the Bitcoin price. Realistically, though, like I said, that's not how it usually plays out. With every pump, there's a dump, and vice versa. So we probably will see a little small pullback, come back into this this ascending triangle pattern, bust through that that resistance again, and just kind of keep threading it. We'll kind of go sideways for the next day or two as the bulls and bears kind of figure out what's going on and who's winning this battle. So that's what I'm seeing for the Bitcoin price, guys. Moving on to Ethereum. We're still on the 24-minute time frame. Again, guys, I do have a trend line drawn out just like Bitcoin. It's very similar, unfortunately. One of these days, maybe Ethereum, Cardano, BNB, and all these other good altcoins will be able to break away from Bitcoin's price action. But until then, guys, you know, it kind of moves together. But again, ascending triangle. The way we come into this pattern is usually the way we exit this pattern. We did bust through this resistance of that Fibonacci retracement. Now, we were actually kind of lower. If I zoom out to the 4-hour time frame here, excuse me, you can see that we are playing in this this last channel here for the Fibonacci retracement. But still, you know, it is what it is. Ethereum's kind of lagging behind in comparison to some other alts. I think, though, like I've been saying in my past videos, I think there's a big reason why it's lagging behind, guys. A lot of companies and a lot of development has already happened for Ethereum. A lot of institutional acceptance and what am I trying to think of? Adoption has already happened for Ethereum. I think Ethereum is the play to make, guys. I know a lot of people are kind of speculative about Ethereum right now. I'm super bullish. I have a lot of Ethereum and a lot of Cardano. I believe in a lot of these smart contract assets. But there's a reason why Ethereum's always been kind of held underwater a bit more than any other project. It's because the use case is so much larger. It's the second largest cryptocurrency, I like to call them assets, by market cap, you know, next to Bitcoin. There's a reason why that is, guys. It's being used by not just companies and developers, like actual countries. There's countries building their digital currency on Ethereum. I'm not going to go into all of that stuff, but like the use case and adoption for Ethereum is super, super high. So there's a reason why it's lagging behind. I'm not too concerned, guys. I'm a long-term holder with Ethereum. I think it's going to skyrocket soon. I think it'll overtake Bitcoin. Maybe not forever, but for a short term, it will. So again, I just, you know, it's kind of lagging behind, but there's a reason for it, guys. There's a reason for it. So we'll see what happens with the charts. Only time will tell, just like Bitcoin. Let's move on to ADA. ADA, same thing. Actually, ADA is really strong right now, guys. There's so much bullish momentum behind ADA. And like I said, I have a lot of ADA, so yay. You know, as you guys can see, we're still on the 4-hour time frame. I do have a trend line going up, and this is a pretty drastic ascending triangle if you want to look at it that way. But we are on an uptrend here. On the 4-hour, we're just now with the RSIs punching through that 60 line. I would like to see money flow flip from red to more green. And forgive me, I am colorblind, so sometimes I have to think about what I'm looking at. I need to just change things, but even so, when you're handicapped by color blindness, it's still hard. You know what I need to do? I need to invest in those color correcting glasses. I still don't think it's going to help me, though. Anyway, going back on topic. So the 4-hour time frame, we're still in an uptrend, guys. We have seen, actually, let's look at this, guys, because this is insanely bullish, guys. We have seen from the low, this is actually, I think it went down to 99 cents, if I'm being honest here. Let's be more accurate. On some exchanges, that's why it went all the way down to like upper 99 cents. Let's say there. To our current price action, guys. That's 37% over the past 2 days. That's insane. That is insane. Anybody who bought the dip, like I said in yesterday's video, golf claps. golf claps, golf claps. You guys are seeing some big returns. Good for you. But yeah, so 4 hour, we're in that ascending triangle. We just broke through this ascending triangle. Actually, let's look on the 24 minute for Cardano and zoom out a little bit here. This is a more detailed look on the trend. And I can be a little bit more accurate there. Boom. Let's pull it out here. Let's move us down. That would be more accurate trend line there. So we're using the touches. Again, I wish I had 3 touches. That would be a lot stronger for me, at least as far as using a trend line. We have 2 though, and we're going to work with what we got. As you guys can see, we've broken out of this ascending triangle. Now, again, same thing with Bitcoin. Let's see if this Fibonacci line acts as support, or will we kind of just thread it? Yeah, I think honestly for the remainder of the day, unless some bullish news comes out, we just thread it going sideways for a little bit. But still insanely bullish, guys, right? We're seeing 10% gains, just about 10% gains over the past 24 hours for the ADA price. For Ethereum, we're seeing a 1.4% gain, and for Bitcoin, we're seeing a 1.2 over the past 24 hours. So good price action to the upside right now in the crypto market. Guys, let's go check out. I know this isn't crypto related, but it does all tie together. Let's check out what's going on with AMC. Let's check out what's going on with AMC, because there's like a massive short squeeze going on right now with AMC, guys. Right now it's trading at $56.46, guys. I used to trade a lot of stocks. I had AMC. I sold it for profit, so I thought I did good. I didn't ever expect this to happen, though, to be honest with you. I never expected that to happen. I actually sold for profit a lot of my AMC around this level here, $14, $15. Never in my mind would have thought it squeezed up that high. But look at that. That's insane, right? Let's look over. I think GMC is not doing as good. Yeah, GMC's kind of, I think the hype and everything's kind of played out for GMC right now. I think it's just kind of the leftovers from the Reddit group and all that. Still kind of just fighting to stay alive. But right now, I think the main focus where any kind of short squeeze and hedge funds is in the AMC stocks, guys. Let's look at what's happening with Coinbase's stock. Since they've dropped, of course, usually this happens, guys. It's still relatively short time frame for Coinbase's stock, but it's seen nothing but a downward trend. It's rallying from the low, but I think as things kind of level out and as things play out, this stock could actually, if cryptocurrency's adoption keeps growing and growing and growing like it has over the past few years, this stock could easily be $400 again. Easily be $400 over the next couple of years again. Same thing with Mara, which is a Bitcoin mining company. Now that China is actually, kind of doing away with mining farms there in China and locking things down, the more and more that the hash rate comes over to the US for Mara, Riot, and the likes, those companies will see more and more price increase in their stock and shares, guys. They actually use a lot of renewable energy. And I think, again, if Elon Musk is a man of his word and he starts, comes out and says Tesla's accepting Bitcoin again because 50% or more of the mining or energy for mining is renewable, that'd be insanely bullish, guys, for not only these stock companies or these companies in the stock market, but for the Bitcoin price, guys. So that's what's kind of going on right now. ZKIN is another one of them. They've been hit really hard. I think they're a Chinese company, though, for Bitcoin mining. So that's kind of expected, guys. But that's what's going on in the crypto and stock market, guys. I appreciate you guys coming and checking out the channel every single day. Please do me a favor. Drop a like, drop a sub. Definitely hit that bell button. It really helps me. I'm an up-and-coming crypto YouTuber. I have no bias. I'm just giving you guys my thoughts about what's going on in the market, what I expect to happen in the market. I'm a long-term investor, so I will say maybe there's that bias, but I will never fudge anything. I'll be always as realistic as possible when I give you guys this information about what I think is going to happen. So please help a brother out. Hit that like, hit that sub, and keep coming back for more, guys. I appreciate you guys with all of my heart. Till next time, peace.